Hello everybody, this is Quetzal. I've been asked to make a killer tier list, and I feel like shit right now, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Uh, this is just kind of spontaneously. I'm gonna do it in the order that they appeared in the game, yada 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 yada. Very simple stuff actually. Just a little follow-up from a tier list I made about a year and a half ago, which of course is pretty outdated now. Now, as for infos you should know, I'm gonna consider add-ons partially, meaning that I will take add-ons into account, but I won't, go off the idea that you use the purple, well, not purple, also purple, but purple, red add-ons, green add-ons every single time. I'm gonna be saying, you sometimes use a purple add-on, you sometimes bring even a red add-on. Every now and then, green add-ons are cool, mostly brown and yellow add-ons, sometimes even no add-ons. So yeah, I'll also be going through the average map, so how I'm not gonna go like, oh, this killer can be good on this map and can be horrible on this map. I'm gonna be going, okay, uh, there's so many maps and this killer performs horrible on, I can spontaneously think of. So many maps this killer performs totally well on. So, go split here, whatever. Um, I'm gonna be taking into account the new update that is about to come out that is not officially released yet as of the time speaking, but the new what update is it? 6 point whatever is it? I don't even know. The one where everything changed, where the dead hard change was made. And yeah, I'm just gonna be going through that. I'm gonna be going in the order that they were added into the game, and I think that should explain everything. Of course, this is only my opinion. There's some killers I cannot play it well. I will try to be as biased as possible. Not biased, I'm stupid, that's the opposite. I'm gonna be trying to be not biased, and I'm sorry, I have to sneeze 1 second. Oh, sorry, I told you. I feel like fucking shit. I slept like 3 hours. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's just get into it. Tiers don't really need an explanation, do they? There's S tier, just amazing, overall good choice, will win you most of our games. What is a win even? A win for me is considered 4 or 3 kills, depending on the maps, sometimes even 2, but I would only go for 3 or 4 kills. So yeah. S, of course, best, will secure you a win most of the time. F tier, gods, you don't want to touch them. They are so bad. I'm not gonna go for how fun they are to play or to play against. I'm just gonna go how strong I think they are. Not potential, but the average player. I'm gonna assume you have like all perks. You can use all kinds of builds because obviously there is perks that are a lot better on insta-down killers than others. Sneeze again, Jesus Christ. Right. Let's start off with Trapper. Trapper is in a weird state right now. Trapper has gotten a buff a long time ago, making him not rely on his back add-ons anymore, meaning you can bring more variety of add-ons. But he's still weak. He's still the only killer that has to go around the map and pick up his power. Um, he is a area controlling killer that is horrible in big maps. He relies on good grass spots, survivors not paying attention. Then again, his threat of the traps sometimes makes survivors not run loops, even though they, aren't even trapped. Seems like a good thing. Usually it's not, because M1 Trapper is not a fun thing to do, and if they just hold Shift W, you're gonna be chasing them for a while. This, however, will change a bit with the new update as the killer successful attack cooldown gets reduced. So I guess that's pretty nice. I personally would think Trapper is a solid D tier. Also, by the way, you know, the further the left they are, the better. The further right they are, the worse. Obviously, Wraith. Wraith was very bad because of Boon Circle of Healing, but the Sloppy buff gave him a lot of variety. Sloppy and Nurse's Calling is a great combo at the moment on him. He has a lot of map pressure. His speed add-ons can really give him some advantage. The new update will not really affect him. I would say he can even tunnel a bit better because the littler less DS done. So I think he is very good pick. Definitely in the worst B tier. Sometimes even in the C tier. On indoor maps, he just shines so well. Billy. Oh, am I sorry for Billy? Billy's just mid C tier. He is such a fun killer. He is so good. But, you know, everything Billy does, Bubba just does better. It is sad. Billy does not excel at chase. He is decent for map patrol, but there is killers who do it better. He can insta-down, he has potential, he can cam very well, but in general, Bubba just does it better. Bubba can have map control as well. His ability can be used for movement. It is, yeah. That's how it is. Billy, I'm very sorry, but, you know, what can we do? Nurse. Nothing to say. Nurse is the strongest killer in the game still, will probably always be. If they release another killer that's strong, there's gonna be such a fucking... I don't even know, the community is just gonna rate and fucking take over behavior or something. I don't know what to say. Nurse is OP in my opinion. She doesn't need add-ons. Add-ons make her unnecessarily stronger. I don't mind them usually. Nurse is a hard killer to learn, but nothing more to be said. Myers. Myers is one of these killers with add-ons. He becomes a beast. His stalking add-ons, his duration add-ons, and his tombstone, especially his tombstone piece, they are beasts. They make him such a force to be reckoned with. But without them, you know, he's just okay-ish. He performs well on most maps. Open maps kind of destroy him. Corn maps are annoying. Uh, but in general, I would say he is better than Billy. He's able to perform better on more maps, as he is not reliant on that open space to use his ability. Also, 60-second insta-down, kinda nice. Hag. In my original video, I put Hag in S tier. Hag has fallen a lot. But our time got changed for the time being. Um, you know, boon circle of healing. Hags can't, you know, hit, run, hit, run, hit, run, suddenly get everyone down on the ground. It doesn't work like that anymore. Meta has changed, and I hate talking about the meta, but it just is like that. I would say Hag is still a solid A tier, but sadly no longer S. Doctor. Where do I begin with Doctor? Um, he sucks. He's bad. He's just completely horrible. His ability without add-ons is really bad. He has information and it's annoying, sure, but you know, in my opinion, being annoying, Freddy does that better. Doctor doesn't have a real strength. His only strength is being able to stop loops, his anti-loop, because they can't drop pellets or vault, but Clown does it better. Even Clown does it better. Clown, one of the most memed killers. I'm sorry, Doctor is just so bad. Huntress. Huntress was always a good pick. She probably will always be. Um, with the new changes, they don't really affect her. Maybe her headshots, but let's be honest, probably not, because that has always been a thing. Um, Nothing too big, really. I would put her in... I would actually put her in A minus. She is actually a very solid killer. Overall, good on most maps. Even on indoor maps, she can do some stuff. It's just not as fun, in my opinion. Bubba. As previously said with Billy, Bubba is a real good killer. His chasing potential is good. He's got the best camping potential in the game. Uh, you know, he's on the same level with Hag camping potential, potentially even better because he, you know, is so dangerous. The new changes of borrowed time may hurt him with the new base kit borrowed time, may hurt him a lot. What's about his camping, but if you play efficiently and, you know, nice, usually you won't even need it for camp. So I would say Bubba is mid B tier. He is a very good killer and a good state right now. Freddy. Freddy's decent. He's boring to play, has no really great add-ons, has some good synergies with builds, but usually just use slowdown Freddy. Um, he's better D tier. He's okay, yes, a bit of anti-loop, but it's not that great. And honestly, his he has nothing. His dream world isn't a slowdown. It just without add-ons it doesn't do anything. With add-ons he can be a bit more oppressive. He can be C minus maybe, but generally he is not able to perform well. Sadly. Uh, Pig. It's so sad. Pig got a buff. It doesn't do anything for her. It's still the same. Now her slowdown is consistent. That's very nice. That doesn't give you games where your reverse bird traps don't do anything. She's still a very bad killer, and it's just really sad to see, honestly. Clown. Clown is C minus tier. Clown can be very decent killer, has some good anti-loop in my opinion. If used correctly, he's very strong. He has some OP add-ons, but not taking these into account. He's overall pretty decent. His yellow bottle is kind of overkill in my opinion, but it can be nice to catch someone off loops. His only thing is he doesn't really have any build synergy that is not, chase oriented with brutal strength. So he's solid. I just think there's better ways. Spirit, A plus tier. Very good killer. She used to be S tier, is no more. I don't even know if I put her S tier the last video. I think I also put her A plus because I personally don't think she's that strong. She cannot get downs nearly as fast as Nurse or Hag, even Huntress sometimes. She is predictable and she definitely has a cooldown. With add-ons, if you take a base kit, with add-ons, she becomes a beast. She's S tier easily. Without base kit, A plus. Generally, I'm gonna assume you're not gonna bring any OP stuff, just maybe a brown add-on, maybe two. So I'll stay at A plus. The changes for Iron will make her a lot better, but honestly, she's not as strong as Nurse, strong as Hag in general, but I don't think she's that great. She just has a little counterplay, that's the thing. Legion. Legion is a decent killer at the moment. Not very good. He has his Never Sleeping Pills with the speed add-on he can use to basically guarantee 5 hits on any map that isn't, I don't know, fucking Larry's. Even on Larry's, Um, he's decent. They are decent, I guess. um, not much to say, really. Sadly, often Thana Legion played with mending add-ons or something, so it got good slowdown synergy. No real chase power. At the end of the day, it's an M1 killer. Plague. Plague is so hard to rank, honestly, because Plague can be C minus. She can be such a bad killer because she still has to get that hit with the M1, but she has her corruption and some add-ons. Efficiency, corruption, corrupt purge duration. They just make her so good. They just make her so much stronger, and I think she deserves a spot in the A minus tier. She is a very good killer, and I like her a lot. She differs a lot from the playstyle of others. Ghostface. I want to do this quick, really. Ghostface is solid B minus. Ghostface is a very good killer. The changes they made for his base kit are very good. They tuned down the recovery add-ons a bit. They decreased the cooldown from the base kit. Overall, very good killer. Depends a bit on the map. I wouldn't say he's as good of a stealthy killer as Wraith, but he is definitely a very good choice over Mice, in my opinion. Demo. Demo is a bit better than Bubba, in my opinion. He's got decent map traversal if he places portals. His shredding power is good. He can shred through pellets with Barb's glasses. Overall, a very well-designed killer. People say he's one of the most balanced ones. I don't know. Honestly, I think he can be a bit too oppressive in some situations, but that's just his strength. I think he is completely fine as he is. Oni. Oni is mid-A tier, very good killer. Only thing is he needs that first hit. Without that first hit, he's never getting his power. Now he currently is bugged, they will change that, and with the changes to the attack recovery cooldown, it will be probably a lot easier for Oni to dominate early game, because he can get a first down quicker, granting him more bloods, obviously. Personally, he's easier than Billy, more rewarding, just in general, over Hillbilly, a good choice, unless you want to beat Chad, obviously. Deathslinger, Deathslinger is B plus tier. Deathslinger is a very good killer. He has very good 1v1, sadly no map pressure. It is a 110 killer. On some maps he's just annoying to play. They kind of destroyed him because they removed insta snipes, but overall he's still a very decent killer. Some add-ons make him very strong, and I don't think there's anything more to be said, honestly. Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head is just so strong. He always has been. Uh, I don't think the changes will affect him really. He can just tunnel a bit more efficiently now with his cages of a tournament, so nothing more to be said here. Blight. Blight is S tier. I know I put him in A tier, I think, in my last tier list. That was my bad. Blight is such a good killer, so versatile, good on all maps basically, can get hits around corners that others can only dream of. If you're a good Blight, you will dominate. He's not as strong as Nurse, but can be just as oppressive with the red add-ons. Twins. I want to put Twins in F. Twins suck. Twins are just so bad. Oh my god. But Twins aren't bad, sadly. Twins are a very good killer at the moment, but I do hope that they will change them, rework them, make them better. Really, all that needs to be said. Trickster. He's just bad. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm putting him C- because he has some decent add-ons. His Fizz Spin Soda gives him extra throw rate. It's decent. His area add-ons are very good. His iridescent photo. Is it iridescent photo card? I think so. It's very strong. It makes him, or iridescent autograph, something like that. Makes him very good, very oppressive killer, open areas. He can completely destroy, but he is reliant on lockers to reload. That's the end. He is. End of the story, just simply. Nemesis. Nemesis is a very solid killer. Can get a lot of hits. He's comparable to Pyramid Head, but not nearly as strong. His zombies can be nice on some maps. Honestly, if they removed the zombies and gave Nemesis a little bit of a buff, I don't know, quicker tier 2 or something, I think he'd be a bit better. He'd be definitely, you know, keeping up with Deathslinger and Demo here, but overall, I think he's fine as he is. As I said, the zombies can be a bit wonky, but that's not really taken into consideration, honestly. Pinhead. It's hard to rank this guy, as he is very hard. He is one of the hardest killers to play, in my opinion, and without the skill, he sucks. But if you can play him well, he's strong. He is very strong. He can do some serious damage. He is basically Clown, but better. He is Clown with everything. He's everything Clown should have been, could have been. He has anti-loop. He can have passive slowdown with his box. His add-ons can make him a semi-stealth killer. He has the original Pain add-on, which is a purple one, which completely counters any endurance effect, which will be strong in the new meta. He is a beast. If you get good at if you really get good at hitting his chains, he is a beast and he will win most of the matches. Artist. Artist is hard to rank. She's very map dependent. Indoor maps suck for her, in my opinion. Personally, I would rank her a bit below Huntress because she doesn't have that insta injure. She can still cross map, but it's just hard. Then again, she does not need line of sight. She can always check gens for people, and she has a bit less counterplay than Huntress, in my opinion. But I don't know. Huntress just has that potential to down people so quickly, while Artist, you place a crow, survivors move on to the next loop. You place another crow, survivors move on to the next loop. You place another crow, fire them, you hit that one crow, the survivors swarm now. Well, the survivor repels the crows before you even get your power back. Recharge add-ons are very good on her. There is an add-on that makes them exposed if they repel the crows, but after the first time they will not use it again. Not trigger it again, I mean. a very good killer in my opinion, with good potential. And honestly, I don't think I need to say anything more. Onryo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People say, Onryo, you have map pressure, you have the demanifestation, you can sneak up on killers. She is not a real a stealth killer. She's just not. Ghostface is better as a stealth killer because he can insta down. Wraith is better as a stealth killer because he's literally invisible and quicker. Um, Freaking, I don't know. Pig is better as a stealth killer. No, not really, that's a lie. But still, Onryo has nothing. Her condemned effect does nothing. Her demanifestation is mostly just a waste of time. You have to manifest before you can start chasing survivors. It's just as a Wraith, but as a Wraith you get a speed boost. You can catch up to survivors after decloaking. With Onryo, you can't. Her add-ons make her really good. With add-ons, I'd say she's C minus, but without, she's just the worst killer in the game, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Personally, I don't even own her. I have played her in the PTB, and that's enough for me to know. Moving on to the last killer. I am glad I'm done with this, and it's already taken 20 minutes. Dredge. Dredge is a completely well-designed killer. I love Dredge. Dredge is kind of map dependent with his lockers, but I think with his map pressure and his anti-loop, he is very good. I don't think I need to say anything more. He is definitely better B tier. Now, his Nightfall isn't as oppressive as many people say it is, because it is just 30 seconds or something. With add-ons it can be 50 or 60 seconds, I think, which is good. But ultimately, from his base kit, considering that, he is overall a good killer with some anti-loop that is just not as strong as some people say. He requires a bit of different method to playing against. And yeah, that would be my killer list. If you disagree, well, I'm sorry that you have a wrong opinion. Just kidding. You know, text me, let me know, give me your infos, let me know what you think. And if you have any infos I might not have considered right now, as I said, this was kind of spontaneous because I feel like fucking shit and I don't want to do anything serious right now. Yeah, that's really it. Thank you for watching and follow my Twitch now.